Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for the 41st Annual U.S. Open 9-Ball Championships. We are here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel here in Norfolk, Virginia. And it is my honor to introduce to you our players for this evening's match. We are now at day 6 on our 7-day event. Presiding over this match will be our tournament director, Mr. Carl Kantrowitz. I'd like to take a moment to thank the hotel and their wonderful staff for hosting this prestigious event for the 2nd year here now in a row. Hopefully many more to come. I'd also like to thank our 3 title sponsors, Aramith, Simonis, and Diamond Billiard Products. Without further ado, allow me to introduce our 2 competitors for this evening's match. First up, coming to us from Salamanca, Spain, he is the 2005 BCA Grandmaster 8-Ball Champion, sponsored by Ecotisa and Longoni Cues, Mr. David Alcaide. Give it up. And his opponent, no stranger to the arena, hailing from the Republic of the Philippines, he is our 2008 World 9-Ball Champion, sponsored by Bugsy Promotions and Tiger Products. He is none other than RoboCop. Let's give it up for Dennis Orcollo. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to send it up to the booth where we have the CEO of On the Wire, Mr. Hanna, and Team USA Mosconi Cup Captain, Mr. Mark Wilson. Take it away, gentlemen.
Welcome, pool fans. Mark Wilson and Hanna on the call for our feature match coming to you from the Accu-Stats Arena. Welcome, Ra. Introduce the players and give us your perspective.
All right, we have Dennis Orcollo and David Alcaide. This is going to be a very technical match, and I think if RoboCop Dennis gets his break going, it's going to be hard-pressed for David to stop him.
David's played an outstanding tournament thus far and made a real impact in this field of elite killers. RoboCop, on the other hand, has been going through these great players one after another. He certainly has to be one of the favorites to win this. He's going with the breathe right strip on his nose. I don't know what kind of intimidation factor that is. He's never played that way here. Oh, he just took it off. Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. We got that plug-in. Breathe right for a better pool.
There you go. I just think this David Alcaide, he is very tough and very knowledgeable. And now that I know that he's an 8-ball champion, now I figure out how he plays those kicks and those little intricate shots that he's been pulling off so well.
Yeah, race to 11. It's hard to get this deep at a U.S. Open, especially with the quality of the fields that have been here the last few years. Nine ball got out, got loose. Needs another ball to cross the head string. Did he? I don't know. Can't tell. It looks like it.
I think
he's legal.
Yeah. Because we are playing the 3-point rule. 3 balls must pass the head string or a combination of balls pocketed and passing the head string. So we're going to start off here tactical, Mark.
Yeah, he's looking at the what he can do with the 1 ball here. There's quite a bevy of balls over here on the left side of the table as he faces it from the break position.
And I think wherever he's going to put this cue ball, David is not going to like it. The shot clock is expiring. We are playing the 40-second shot clock here with 1 extension per rack.
That's a very nice shot. Very useful.
That's right. He has a couple of your points. He has blockers. His cueing is kind of obstructed over that 4 ball, so he's jacked up a little bit.
Yeah, and he's got a relatively small ball. It's not near the rail, so
it's always a bigger target if the ball is near the rail when you're kicking at it. And this guy, He knows his way around the table.
David Alcaide at the table. 2-cushion kick. Made a solid impact, a legal hit, but I don't think he's blocked Dennis from doing whatever it is he wants to do from here. Doesn't appear that he has an offensive shot.
Right, and this is where Dennis is really dangerous. He's just going to keep that pressure on you, and it's going to be world-class pressure. He's going to make sure that if you do have a look at this ball, it's going to be under balls, behind balls. You're going to have some kind of obstruction. He's just not going to let you get to the table with a clear look.
He might be banking it straight up and down the table and bring the cue ball back to the clutter in this fashion. Look out, double kiss. He's not going to like it, I don't think. Not bad. Maybe a jump hit, but that's about it.
And that's a correct call. He goes right to the jump cue. So to be successful in this jump, he's going to need to gain position on the 2-ball. It's going to be tough from where he's at.
Yeah, that's not happening. This is a jump for your life, but it's a jump to nothing. He can just play safe is all if he pockets this one.
That was pretty aggressive.
He made the legal hit, and that was about the extent of it. Dennis is still close range, but does not have a wide open pocket to go to.
Do you think Dennis is going to continue to keep applying the pressure here? He's not going to jump out the window and shoot a shot here.
No, these top players, they go boa constrictor on you.
That's right.
He will continue to tighten the noose. This might be a two-way shot. No, strictly a one-way shot. Yeah. Yeah, total boa constrictor.
Yes, he is.
And this is 3 times that David Alcaide has had to play from this bunch of balls on the side of the
And
table.
they're not going anywhere, Mark. Those balls are going to be there for a while. So somebody pockets a ball and moves them out the way. They're going to keep. You're going to be trapped here.
He's going to try to loft this ball over the 9, which is about 2 diamonds away, and every bit of that distance. So he's going to have to get it up for a long while. It will be hopping, which makes cutting the 1 ball in funny if it's hopping at impact.
Right, and if he hits it with that speed, he'll still be going down table too.
Well, needs a little break here. No, he did not get the break. 4th time that RoboCop will consider a defensive play.
Absolutely. Is there any? Can you gain anything if you cut the 1 over towards the 5 and put him on that side, or do you bank the 1 up and try to put the cue ball under the 5?
Well, there's not right or wrong from his perspective. I will defer to his judgment. I think he's cutting it over by the 4 and 2 cushioning down table with the cue ball where he's at.
Better shot.
Oh, he didn't want to hit the 2.
No, he didn't.
And he's left a sliver of the 1 sticking out. And so now the distribution of the balls favors David Alcaide.
So is David looking to go back up table here if he clips the edge of the 1?
It looks like I think he's going to hit it real thin. He might even use a little inside spin. But there's nothing certain about this. Know that he can drop it onto the end rail, 1 rail.
Right. So far, neither guy has really flinched here. But
that's not strong enough.
yeah, he left RoboCop with the full 1 ball.
So now Dennis has the upper hand with the distribution of the balls. When it comes to the tactical side of the game, you have to favor Dennis by a big margin in this. If it's a shootout, then it goes either way.
Okay. And I think we've seen here, once they got to the TV table, these guys have their thinking caps on.
Yeah. You certainly don't want to turn the table over on unforced errors.
That's right.
Not easy to play safe from here.
No. I think he's going to do your bank again, put the ball up table, and try to get that cue ball behind the wall of balls.
I kind of feel like he might go back to the shot that he played the time before, although the 5 ball is now in the way to just, you can't really go 2 cushions easily.
Right.
With the cue ball, I'm saying, off to his right.
Just spin it back
Right.
back to where he's at, 2 rails with the cue ball. I think he's going to play more cat and mouse here. He has blockers.
I think he's going to go all out, get the cue ball up on the 5 and bank it 1 down table into the 9 maybe. No, he's going this way. He's does not leave an offensive opportunity, but now there is certainly some safety that can be played from here because he can hit either side of the one. Once again, it's not an easy shot, but he can hit it.
Absolutely. And David is a master at these safeties. He likes the safe game. He likes the tactical aspect of this. But on the other side of that table is RoboCop waiting for you to make a mistake. I think he's going to 3-rail this one ball, Mark, put the cue ball up top. I don't think it's going to be strong enough, though, but...
Yeah, that's a big shot from here. I don't know if he's going to do all that or not.
He said no. First open shot opportunity.
Quite a number of problems with this rack, but the two hanging over the side, that definitely helps.
So, Mark, yourself, if you was playing this, are you looking to break up that 6-7 if you get a good angle on the 2? Or are you going to leave it alone?
No, I think he would. Yeah, I would think he would like to chip the 7 a little bit. He didn't get an angle on the 2, though, so that's out. He will work back to that later in the rack. Running out from here is not really available, so he's going to play a pre-planned safety at some point, either the 5 or the 6.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, he's got a chance. He could take a free crack at developing the 5 ball right now. And that one, because the 4 ball is almost an insurance ball. It's so near the corner pocket. If he kicked the 5 ball out even just a little bit, now maybe breaking out the 6-7 is a possibility. He didn't want to fool with it, so he didn't bother.
I see sometime early in the rack, these great players, they defer to the side of the percentages. They say, I know I can pocket this ball. I know I can make this ball. I'm going to stay in control.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's the boa constrictor style right there. See, he can come over and he could bank the 5 so that it gets up near the 6 and place the cue ball behind the 8 or something like that, where you force the guy to kick and then dislodge the 6-7 to make a legal hit.
I like that shot. Staying in control is paramount in this late in the round.
Well, he didn't get close to the 5. Oh, he's got an angle here. He could go after the 6, and as good as he's playing, I didn't really see that as an option, but he did. That's a pretty nice shot, but you have to pocket the ball now, and you can't risk missing it. Just trying to break it out.
Right. I think he might play your shot, Mark, the first shot you said. I think he gets on the 6 and plays a good safety, unless he's looking to play this carom. This is RoboCop, after all. One of the greatest players on the planet.
It's quite a shot.
Yes, it was.
That's quite a shot. Does he want to try to take on the 7 down in the corner? It's not on. He's going to have to, do something to make the 7.
Right. But does that afford him the best chance to get out here?
Absolutely. Yeah, he seems content. He wants to play it. Gonna have to back cut that 6 quite a little bit. Nice pause here. Glides back, finishes the stroke.
And he drills it.
Oh, boy.
That was no easy shot, Mark. You're right on point.
That was a shot and a half.
And that's a statement to Mr. Alcaide.
Good shooting here as he falls in a routine 9 ball. This is one of those racks that should be worth 2 games from where he started. He started with a 1 ball here.
Absolutely.
I said there's no way you're getting out.
Absolutely.
He cruised out.
Yes, he did. And I like he made a definitive plan. He didn't get where he wanted to be on the 5, and he pocketed that ball. He had another plan, and he broke those balls up, and he got a shot.
If you play all day, every day, you can do that.
That's right. You have to play all day, every day, the right way.
8 days a week. I'm a big Beatles man. You know that? You probably don't.
No.
But now you do.
Okay.
Yeah. I hated them till I was 30 years old because when they came here in 64, all the girls in my class loved them. So I've always hated them. And it was just petty jealousy, I guess, because looking back, that was foolish. But anyway, now you couldn't get someone that loves them more.
There you go. Takes time to appreciate some things.
Yeah. I never gave it another consideration until I was 30 years old. And I thought, maybe that's stupid. I do like some of those songs.
All right, Dennis Orcollo on the break. The 6 is the wing. We're looking for the 6, right, Mark?
No, 8-ball.
The 8-ball. 8-ball on the other
Putting
side.
aside.
One ball.
You got a ball went in before the 8.
Yes, he did.
That's unusual.
And the 1 ball, the head ball, it did tickle the side pocket. It hit the point and bounced out. Or else he would have had the 1 ball also.
2 cushion position now. Overcut it a little bit. No.
He's perfect.
He's playing so good he almost missed, but that's how you discern when you're playing well. If you almost make it, you're not playing good. If you almost miss it, you're playing great.
There you go. So now with this 6 in the way, he has to use this as a rail to gain shape on that.
No, he's going to clear the 6. He's 2 cushioning down for the 4, just a little high right. His speed's off here. Did he get there? He's stretching it. He leaned back. He pulled it in there. Just enough.
The one thing that is evident, Mark, is that he is really focused here.
Oh, yeah. Throughout this entire event, he's been really focused. This is truly the best tournament I've seen him play in a long, long time, maybe ever. I don't think he's ever played better pool. This last year, he's just nonstop playing.
And you need that. You need that proper seasoning so that when you come to these tournaments, you are mentally and physically prepared.
Yeah, with Dennis, he has the seasoning, but to hit the balls as crisp and precise as he is, you have to play all day, every day, keep your muscles limbered up. And you have to love it. It has to be willful. You can't say, well, geez, I want to win the U.S. Open, so I'll play every day. That doesn't get it.
Right.
You got to say, I can't wait to play ball, hit some balls tomorrow.
Let me at him.
Something else there. First breaking run out of the match goes Orcollo's way. He leads the match 2-0.
Very knowledgeable crowd in attendance here today. Treated to some, just nonstop great pool.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good day to be in the United States and be in Norfolk, Virginia at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, for everybody that didn't come, you're really missing out. This was something else. And the luster is back on the U.S. Open.
You better believe it.
It might have been tarnished for a little while, but it's right back to being the most prestigious and most glamorous event on American soil.
I have to agree, and the players agree too.
Oh,
they're happy,
and the fans. I mean,
Absolutely.
Look at the comfortable, beautiful arena that we have to play in, befitting a world-class performance. 7 ball on the wing now. 2/3 hit on the 1 ball. A little too much draw.
He escaped there, but that too is sitting on the end rail.
It's a non-regulation break.
There you go.
Dennis took a sideward glance at the referee, hoping that maybe he omitted that, but no, he was on top of it.
That's right.
Now the 2 balls on the end rail. This is one of these oddities here. There's no push out available, but David can pass the shot back. He's going to be forced to play safe. It's a matter of, does he want to play safe? You want to let Orcollo play safe?
I think if he has the opportunity, he has to play safe. Look like he's trying to come
Yeah, it's tough,
If
though.
he double kisses it, he's going to be in trouble.
You hate to lose playing safe. So even no matter what, he's just going to hope to get to the table with something slightly better than this.
Right.
Ball's not frozen.
So Dennis has two choices here. He can catch it on the side by the 5 to bring the cue ball back up table and use the 7-8-3 by the blockers, or go the opposite way and try to put the cue ball in trouble.
Right.
And he has 4 balls on that side of the table, Mark.
Now, I think what you said, I think he's going to go on the outside of the 5 and bring the cue ball back down approximately where it's at or a little bit further.
And cut that 2 ball over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best shot. Even if you catch it a little heavy and you lodge it up on top of the 9, if the cue ball gets down table, it's real tough. Dennis uses his 40-second extension, so he's undecided. He wants to be committed to his shot.
Yeah, it's like you said, you do not want to lose playing safe here. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So great decision there by David.
And David has to punish Dennis for that mistake. He has to get out here, or RoboCop is going to make him pay.
Yeah, he needs to generate offense from here. The 7-8, a little awkward with the 9 where it's at, but he can handle it.
I like David's style. I watched him all week, and he was a strong player. Very creative.
I think he's going to free up the 7 here. He seems inclined to want to.
So a little draw and slide up the rail, bump the 7 out.
Nope. Didn't want to fool with it there. He can get underneath it, but it's just that the 6 ball's on the opposite end of the table. You don't want to get on in your mind that you're going to play that 7-9 combination because you have to fall on it so good.
Right. And I've seen when people got into this position in the game, wow.
Yeah, he hit that pretty rough.
Yeah, that 4 stood up for a minute.
Well, he's going to have to use some draw to get an angle now. He didn't mean to hit it quite so heavy, and that's why the cue ball's about a foot shy of where he really wanted it to be. Looks like he's going to go after the combination, though, this angle.
I think you're right, Mark. He doesn't want Orcollo to get any further away from him than he is.
Well, that combination's not bad if you get perfect on it, but if you get a little off angle, it's brutal.
So could he have a secondary plan in mind? No, he's not going to get on to 7-9 to play safe. He's looking to get out here.
No, he's coming around 3 rails. And, yeah, this was a better idea. You can still defend yourself from here.
Right. And that's not the first time he's done something like that.
No, I don't think the cross-side bank is available. So
The problem here, if he doesn't accomplish what he sets out to do, Dennis is waiting to pounce.
stop shot safe. And you might say, why didn't he freeze that to the 8? Because the angle was such that the 7 was going to come out and maybe lightly glance the 8 and free it open. So he had to just leave this couple rails available.
Absolutely, and Dennis has used his extension, so clock is ticking.
Yeah. Well, he's going to play, I think, a 3-cushion route.
Long, short, long?
Yeah, the long rail. This will allow him to have some pace on the cue ball rather than one rail. One rail, both balls tend to stay on the same half of the table. So.
Okay. And usually when you play these type of safeties, Mark, what are you looking for? What are you looking for in your result?
Well, I mean, first off, a hit, and then you got to just hope. It's a negative expectation shot, so you just try to make a contact and hope for the best. There's really not much you can play there other than speed. It's a good hit.
Yes, it was.
He suffered the short end of the negative expectation. But it pays to hit him. A lot of times the balls arrange themselves funny. If you can just, something that eliminates ball in hand. But look at this. Based on the fact that he didn't give up ball in hand, forced him to play to the short side, and now he's come up a little short. He's going to have to make a back cut.
stay down, get through this ball, come back 2 rails.
All right. Now, he's been executing this shot all week, so it's not like he's afraid of it, but he's just disappointed that he has to play something this difficult when he had the chance to do something better with it.
And look, he's just going to the end rail and coming back up.
Yeah, he overcut it.
Yes, he did.
What happens when they're close, you have to cut them a little thinner than you think, and I think he was thinking of that and then went overboard on it. So unforced error there. And you remember earlier in this rack, you said, well, Alcaide has to take advantage of this. And
yes,
here it is. So this can easily turn into a few games before you get another great turn.
That's right.
Orcollo 3, Alcaide 0.
3 games to 0.
And he has to be thinking about that position play. He came short on that ball, but you're exactly right. Dennis put him in that position and knew he would have to execute something that was difficult. Okay, the game lead tried to gain position, but he came short and then caught the point coming in. Did not pocket that ball.
Game number 4, Mr. Orcollo breaking.
Jason Shaw is the winner of the winner's bracket in this event.
Man, that guy,
He's a beast.
his battery is fully charged.
8 ball on the wing now. Orcollo locks down, found the 1 into the side pocket.
He sure did.
Regulation break. He will continue to shoot.
With that 2 situated where it is, Mark, what's the best move here?
Well, I don't think he can play offense. He hates it. But you got to jack up and spike down and draw past the 5. Yeah, if you play offense from here, you're extraterrestrial.
Well, they don't call him RoboCop for nothing.
No.
But I think he's going to err to the side of caution here. But he's looking on that angle. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's queuing up to play offense. This will be a applause-worthy shot.
Absolutely.
How straight does he get through the cue ball here? Oh,
that's straight.
Don't scratch him. Beautiful shot. Okay, that's world-class pool, ladies and gentlemen.
He enforced his will upon that ball.
Yeah.
Because he had options, like you said. He had options, Mark, but he's just looking to get out.
Only if you play all day, every day. Under super pressure, do you execute shots like that?
In this situation.
Don't try this at home, folks. This guy's a trained professional.
You better believe it. And he's hungry.
Here's the thing. He's so consistent that when he plays his B game, he's right dead in the match. But when he has his A game on, can't beat him. He pops in a couple of those and creates openings that there are not really openings and starts manufacturing outs like that. He can beat anybody at any time.
And that just has to reinforce what he's probably thinking in his head right now. He says, I'm here to do battle. I think I'm the best. I'm going to prove it.
Oh, he's a cold-blooded killer. There's no two ways about it.
I remember that ESPN article on him. It was very enlightening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He seemed to have found his pace early, Mark.
He's in a real nice rhythm now.
Dennis almost looks bored.
Yeah, sometimes, you'll see him play a real fast pace. Okay, follows up the unforced error from Alcaide with a win and then a break and run out. And that's what I'm saying.
Number 4.
those mistakes, they can really compound themselves. We're going to have a quick time on it. Okay, everybody, we're back. Both players in the arena. Orcollo made a massive opening shot to break and run out that rack, and that one ball is...
Yes, he did. That was a heartbreaker, Mark.
I know it. Get your adrenaline flowing.
Absolutely.
Capacity crowd here in attendance. And looking out here, I see Ernesto Dominguez in the crowd, seeing what's going on.
Ernesto, a very big student of the game.
Jerry Bryseth. John Armpriester on the rail. Stu Matana. Ed Culhane here.
All right.
Act number 5, Mr. Orcollo breaking.
Big shout out to Chris Castell listening in.
This is something great to see, these knowledgeable fans here.
RoboCop goes to the other edge of the box. 3 ball on the wing. He dunked it in the far corner.
Sure did.
Made a couple balls. He's disappointed. He expects nothing but excellence.
And this is a prime time chance here for David.
Skip and Perry Jones are with us here, ringside. Right down there in front where you can get some blood splatter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean-
because it was splattering last night.
Yeah, it was intense.
Definitely one of the best moments of my life. Life,
Yeah,
period.
that was good. It's good for everybody.
Yes, it was.
I told Raw right before this that you can broadcast matches for 10 years. You won't get one that good.
And I'm glad I was here. And for you to walk me through it, I'm amazed. I didn't get to sleep till 6:30.
Yeah, you know, Jason Shaw said he couldn't lay down, and I was wide awake when I went to bed as well. All right, David taking care of business here with ball in hand.
And it's like you say, Mark, these guys are professionals. He's been in the heat before, and he knows he has to get up and perform.
Yeah, this is his opportunity. Even if you were down 10 to nothing, you can still win this match because these guys play that good. And that's 3 innings if it's really going good.
Absolutely.
We got the Predator bat bridge out here. The Predator rest. I love it because it's engineered for this. It's not an afterthought. It's very light, easy to wield. Got multiple areas to use. Can't wait to get mine. All right.
There you go.
Takes care of the scratch on the break. Wins his first game. Alcaide now trails 1-4.
Okay, with game number 5. Trails in the match. 4-1.
And that's got to feel good for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a little momentum.
That's
You
right.
Get to break him now. Maybe he can do a little damage here.
Because you do not want to be down 5-0.
You definitely want to let RoboCop know that you're over here. You're not just a spectator sitting in the arena.
Oh, no. And, it's like what you said. He was upset. He's upset that he feels he should have had that rack. He went where he didn't want it to go. Got a little loose on him. But he's going to make sure that doesn't happen again, Mark.
I will tell you this. If Dennis has any flaw, it's not in his willingness to work hard, but it's sometimes his emotions get the best of him. If he gets frustrated, and sometimes he's got a little quit in him if things don't go well. He's off to too good a start for that to really be a factor right now, but that would be his one thing is sometimes emotional control. And Jason Shaw was another one that was like that, although he's much more mature these days.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. Alcaide, effective on the break.
Now, it looked like is he going to take on cutting this one ball?
He is, yeah. He wants to get some offense going. He's a shooter.
And he has some protection with the 5. The 5 is hanging in
And the
front of
5 may help,
Right.
along the way. He'd rather overcut it. but he just hit it perfect.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you can't wait for things to happen. You're going to have to make something happen with these guys.
Absolutely. And it's a good sign because I want to see a battle. I want to see a war. I want to see hill. Every match.
Good decision there. Cue ball free. We are playing all ball fouls now, mind you.
Nice control on the 3-ball.
Yeah, he made that a little tougher than it really needed to be, and he was in a hurry on the previous shot. That's the one thing with his pre-shot routine that I don't really appreciate. He just slides in from the. Now here he's standing behind it,
Right.
but oftentimes he slides in to the line from the side, and then it's one, it looks a little amateurish, but two, it does not contribute to super accuracy. Good shot.
Well struck ball, but he's not out of danger yet.
No, he's going to have to make one more good shot here. It's going to require some power to a half a pocket. Wow, that's a good shot.
Yes, it is.
And that's a deceptively good shot. Still got a tough shot. This is one of those that's that awkward bridge.
And it's a good thing for upcoming players to watch and see how these good players cue.
See how long his bridge is here, so that way he can get this bridge hand on top of the rail. Oh, perfect. Great play there. Now you're back in line. Take your time. Don't let this one slip away because you take it for granted that this is all I got to do. Do it right.
Wipes the feet
Okay,
at the door.
Yeah, hold on now. Stay down. Finish your stroke. He was up out of there in a hurry.
How many balls do you have to hit, Mark, so that that becomes automatic into your muscle memory, so that you can just get down on those balls, you know what to do? That the adrenaline and the fear and...
Yeah, I don't know the number. I know that there is a great deal of discipline that has to be applied.
So in your structured practice sessions, you cannot replicate this pressure here. So how would you do it? You have to spar with somebody of that caliber.
No, to introduce that as a habit, I would make you shoot those shots with your eyes closed and feel for, are you moving? And then when you open your eyes, how straight did the tip go through? Irrespective of the outcome of the ball, that's immaterial. You want to make them, and you will learn to make them if you continue to do that. But when you want to eliminate that one, when you wiggle around, it means you're nervous or scared, and no matter what you say, your stroke will reveal it. And two, you want to build better habits, so you got to change them, and that's one way that you can do it. It's just shooting balls with your eyes closed.
And that's a free tip from the captain of the Moscone Cup.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, I can tell you what to do, but you have to go do it and put some time in, and it's not a one practice session type of a deal.
Right. I mean, but, this generation, we want everything fast.
Quick and easy's out for pool. This is not your sport if you're looking for that. This is you got to dedicate yourself for a long time to be. It's an art form. It's like playing a musical instrument.
That's right.
All right, Alcaide trailing 2-4 and breaking. And it's going to be a, what do they call it? Non-regulation break?
Non-regulation break.
Non-regulation
But I
break.
think, Mr.
Yeah, this is the same as playing a safety. A good safety by Dennis. He can put him right back in, and he's going to have to make something happen here defensively. Two's hanging over the pocket. This is going to be, it's going to be difficult to defend yourself here. It's just a matter of how bad is it.
So he's looking to come 2 rails, Mark, kick the one down table, or right into it.
He should be playing it for the side pocket. Got in just a little deep. Well, they'll play it for the corner pocket. Nope. Okay. Not good news for the Alcaide camp.
And that's been, a lot of casualties with the non-regulation breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some players make 2 balls on the break and don't get a ball past the line, and they have to turn that table over. It's been multiple times that has happened, and the opposite player was straight in the hole with an easy shot to start off.
Look at this. He grabs the Predator bridge right away, but it looks like he acts as if he can go straight to the 2. It looks like it's a partial masse to get around that 7. Now, that's a good camera angle there. Maybe he can go straight at it. He's going to hit it thin. If he misses it, it'll be hanging. Okay, he's reconsidering now. This is the time to use your extension, that's for sure. Should not be in a hurry on this ball.
Right. And it does seem like he does like that Predator rest. He carried it around when he didn't put it down. He just kept it up.
That's very light.
And he got there.
Good shot. Good shot.
Extension on that.
Yeah, that was not easy.
Dennis is so creative.
Just going to pop this one in and stop the cue ball.
Big positions zone for the 5 ball.
Now he's going to work the cue ball up by the side pocket, I think, and get just a hint of an angle.
Because he does not want to get straight on the 5.
Well, he wants to be pretty straight. Not much angle. Oh, boy, that's about perfect there.
And now he has just enough.
It'll be tough to free himself much from the rail, but he can work the cue ball back a little bit, and he'll have the right angle to go to the 7.
With his stroke, you don't think he'd try to get closer, Mark?
He's going to pull it back about
Okay.
a diamond, maybe a diamond and a half, and it'll be still near the rail. He's not going to be able to pound it free, but he'll be on angle, which will make the shot play a lot easier. Still be difficult.
And you're absolutely correct.
He didn't quite get the angle there, did he? Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now, this is the issue. You got to be playing confident pool to center ball this one over, stun it over. Definitely a missable shot here.
And he said, Mr. Wilson, I'm up to the task.
Whoa. Yeah. Just had to make me look bad, didn't he?
He said, I'm going to make a believer out of you.
I'm all for it. Oh, I'm a believer.
That's right.
Yeah.
He is really punishing these pockets. Maybe a few balls he didn't hit super clean, but the rest of those balls, he's been just spot on.
His elder lost the family fortune playing pool. He vowed that he would wreak havoc on the pool world. Here he is today, fulfilling his vow. Look at that inside spin.
That was pretty fancy, Mark.
Yep. It's just the right shot.
Yes, it was.
That's all. You got to have those tools. Now, a perfunctory 9 ball. 5-2 is our score. Orcollo in front.
Mr. Wilson, this is a clinic in.
He leads the match 5 games to 2.
Yeah, it's a kind of a surgery, really, when you start seeing the guy inside spin 3 rails around, fall perfect in the side pocket. 950 is all that Dennis is able to do right now. 875, that's a great. That's above professional level and nearing world class.
Wow, 950. I'm disappointed in Dennis.
950, that is some serious pool there. That doesn't lose very often. He's made 38 balls with 2 errors. How you get to 950? You take 38, add the 2 errors to it. That gives you 40. Divide 40 back into 38, and it will come out at 950.
There you go.
Big number 8, Dennis Orcollo breaking.
Just 50-50 after 4 breaks for Dennis.
And he's sticking to the other side where he's breaking again. Look, to make it the head ball, side pocket.
Wing ball found the bottom of the corner pocket. I think it's non-regulation break.
That's right. Bring him
One ball hit the point, bounded back forward.
Dennis is sick right now.
Well, I mean, it happened the other way too. So
That's right.
it's just a game. He is disappointed, I'm sure. But
Yes, he is.
no sense being frustrated. That is the rules.
Absolutely. I think he was breaking a little better
Mm-hmm.
on the other side. But
Oh, the other side? No, he
Yeah.
made the
Is
wing
this-
ball
is
both
this one?
times over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's kind of happy with that.
do you drag this up a little bit off the rail to come to the 5 mark, or do you just a little bit of center ball and spin out?
I think he's playing it the most conservative way,
There you
and I
go.
didn't answer, so I will defer to what he chose, because this is, if you can get here,
Right.
you're good as gold.
Okay.
So, one thing you want to be mindful of is you want to take the 8 ball out of play when you play it that way, so you don't want to go past the 8 ball. But if you do go past the 8 ball, you want to make sure you go way past the 8 balls.
That's correct. And David is looking happy to take what Dennis leaves him. And they're a non-regulation break, and he comes to the table with a pretty good spread.
Good effort there. Yeah, you're right. It's just as if you broke him well.
That's right.
You know, I mean, so he doesn't even have to get out of his break queue and exert himself. He can just let Orcollo do it for him, and then he'll come to the table and clean up the remainder.
That's right. The only part of that equation that he cannot count on is Orcollo turning
Yeah.
over the table. Whoa.
Okay, well, staggered it home. There it is. Quickly running out. 3 for Alcaide. Orcollo with 5.
Number 8 goes to Mr. Alcaide. He trails in the match, 5 games to 3.
You know, that ball might have dusted his feet on the way in, but he stayed down on that ball pretty good.
That was pretty generous there.
There you go. There you go. I knew it.
He kind of flickered out of there. He was feeling the heat.
He escaped a little bit. Well, it's like what you said, Mark. You cannot win any U.S. Open or any big tournament without some luck on your side.
Yeah, and that's not luck. He hit it well.
Right.
You know, I mean, these pockets aren't that generous. You got to hit it pretty darn good, even for it to stagger home. But now this is where Dennis should not be touching the rack. That's wrong. The referee should inform him of that. If he has a complaint, he can take it to the referee, but he
Right.
should not be up there with his finger against the ball. Seven ball on the wing.
Let's see how he attacks this. He hammered him.
And squared it up that time. See how the cue ball didn't move at all? So
That's
he didn't
right.
go with a cut break.
No.
That's the first time we've seen him do that. Thought he'd go with a little more power and just see if he gets something going. If I was him, I would go to school on Dennis's break. I would switch sides because that wing ball's been going
That's
in.
right. If it works for your opponent and it's not working for you, you're doing something wrong. You're going to have to sit over there and watch how he does it.
You don't have all day.
That's right.
We're reaching near the midpoint of this match.
And Dennis, he's looking hungry. He is not trying to turn the table over. He's looking to punish you every time he gets up there. Consummate professional.
Very nice shot. Making the hard ones look pretty routine.
All right. What about the breakup here, Mark? He might trap the cue ball if he gets in there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to attack it here.
Right.
He's going to try to get something on the 3, come down table, play the 3 in the same pocket he just played the other ball. No, he did. He was able to. Look at that speed, though.
Right. He knows, and I have to agree with you. You said he was very surgical, and that's what I feel like he's being now. You know, picking his points, picking his targets, and, you know, sticking to his guns.
Now, this is Jay Helford's man right here. He believes this guy to be the best player in the world right now.
And I remember Jay Helford was saying that when Dennis comes and stays by his house, he offers lessons, group lessons.
Jay said he goes to bed, Dennis is playing, he gets up, Dennis is playing. On his table. He said he really puts some wear on his diamond table.
I bet he does.
And Jay loves it, that he's that interested in the game, because Jay loves the sport.
Yeah.
Well, you need Simona's cloth, and you need a darn good table to make that shot.
That's
that
right.
Speed. You have to be very confident.
I was going to say, that's what you said. I attribute it to that. He's feeling like he can do no wrong.
Yeah, that got a little funny. This might be, he's just going to cinch it, just down it to the rail and just drift it out. You know, just maybe work it back just a little bit from there, but not much.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he's measuring. He's down here. He wants to take a look at what that angle is. Trying to get the cue ball back further puts a lot more difficulty into the shot.
You really have to juice his ball up, but
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. Yeah, this is just cinch it up. Make the ball.
whoa.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
called
he
it,
didn't
Mark.
like it. He didn't
Yeah.
like it. I could tell.
You called it.
The bridge, it was just that funny length he wasn't comfortable with. He flickered. His shoulders wiggled a little there. He kind of shimmied around.
To be very stoic on those shots. I'm learning that. You got a little
what's
loose
happened
here.
here?
You got
This
a little
got-
loose here, Mark.
This got way hot. Yeah.
Did he just get caught up in the moment there, Mark?
He did, yeah. He completely mentally phased out on that one. Oh no, he lost every bit of focus. He shakes it off.
Right.
He knows he did too, and he knows it's embarrassing in front of everybody. But
You know what?
that happens.
though?
Well, you do this
Absolutely.
for 6 days. Don't think it
Absolutely.
doesn't tax you quite a bit. So I'm not being critical one
No.
iota.
No.
This is that hard of a game. But you can never go on holiday making one of these shots, even though it's hanging.
That's right. And I attribute it to what you had said before, you know, with him sliding into the shot, not walking to the line. He didn't even do that time.
Extension.
That being said, both players are over 900. 906 for
Wow.
Alcaide.
Wow.
915 Orcollo.
And he made
That's
up for
what you
that
do.
one.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
You punish yourself for getting out of line by making yourself make 2 hard shots in a row. Yeah, this will be a super effort if he completes this run out. No, absolutely. Great effort. Great intensity and focus. He went on holiday, and then he made 2 of the best shots of the whole match.
Yes, he did.
All right, there we go. 5-4 is our score.
Man, Mark, this kid is not going anywhere.
Nope.
Anywhere.
Look at that. There's our newest Hall of Famer just entered the arena, Belinda Calhoun.
And I'd like to extend my congratulations to Niels Fine for winning the Tony Robles Sportsmanship Award. Tony Robles is a paragon of this sport. And, you know, I just met Niels Fine this tournament, and what a nice gentleman he was.
Everything you want in the sport is embodied by Niels Fine. He's an athlete. He treats it like a sport. He's respectful, polite. I mean, just everything. One time before the Mosconi Cup, I said to Ralph Souquet, I said, listen, there's a good picture of Belinda right there.
This is rack number
Texas
10.
Bell.
So I'm trying to break
Anyway, I said to Ralph, I go, listen, you can have any two of my American players for Niels. And he looked at me like I was crazy, and he smiled, and he goes, no.
I bet he did.
He's hardworking. Okay.
All right.
Well, he's got a shot from the break. I'm not sure that he can make it or not.
That's right.
It's out from the pocket, so it's not just a routine shot, but it looks like he's got enough room there.
That's right.
Two's over by the side. That will give you a lot of energy.
Yeah, he has it, Mark.
Did he go too far?
Oh, if he bumps it, he's going to be sick. But
I think he's okay. I think he's free.
Yes, he did.
Okay. He's got this. No problem.
That's a good show of control here. I know his adrenaline must be pumping. One game
yeah.
away from tying RoboCop.
And especially as well as Dennis has played here, you'd have to be delighted to be that close.
You had said that 900 is the standard by which a pro professional is rated.
Pro is 850, world class 900.
There you go. What is his I like this, though. He's going 2 rails. I like the 2 rail right coming up here.
He's going 3 rails.
Never
then.
mind. He juiced it up. That was beautiful. What a beautiful shot.
It was. Okay, this is what he needs. This kid's a shooter. He needs to play fast break offense. 9 ball to tie up this match at 5 apiece.
Yes.
Brings it home. And rolling.
Mr. Alcaide wins game number 10. We are tied at 5.
Now I think he has his thinking cap on straight, Mark.
Well, this get everybody thinking better.
There you go.
All right. Well, let's start this match over.
There
Want
you
to?
go. Absolutely.
Okay, race to 6.
Back it and jacket. This crowd has been, this must be Christmas for them.
All right, there. Take a look at those stats. 933. That's a really respectable figure. 42 balls made, 3 errors.
Rack number 11.
His break, well, what is it? 2 successful breaks out of 5. It's a 400 batting average. Just a little low for the pro standard.
Right.
Cut break. He's just insistent upon breaking from that side.
It's an illegal break.
He hit him pretty hard.
Yes, he
Illegal
did.
break, and nothing went in the pocket.
And up comes RoboCop. And this isn't a walk in the park, this out here. There's danger all over this table, but we've seen him solve these types of racks before.
Twice already in this match, he's made
That's right.
massive runouts from awkward locations.
And if Mark had his way, those would be worth 2 points each.
Hit to me. It's pretty to watch.
He is just blistering, punishing these pockets, these awkward angles.
Yeah, I think he missed one ball that was hanging down here at the
Right.
end. Remember?
Yes.
That's the only ball I recall that he missed thus far. He's only made a couple mistakes anyway, so that.
And he is just keeping the handcuffs on
Yeah.
David.
Yeah, that's great. Go ahead and grab your jump cue and save yourself 2 trips.
What's the difficulty level of this jump, Mark? Even if, he has to contact it, but that 3 is in a bad spot too, correct?
This is a horrible shot to have to shoot because you can't win with it, but you can lose. The 3 and the 4, there's no hope to get position. You'll have to make 2 massive shots. Wow.
He tried.
Yeah, it was hopping. It landed up on top of the rail and hugged the rail down there because it actually wasn't going directly to the pocket. This is probably the worst thing, leaving it hanging. Dennis can thread the cue ball down between the 3 and the 4. Now, that's going to require a good shot. Look at the speed. That is not easy. Look at that.
He is getting up there and just, yeah.
Very good shot. And we're talking about solving racks. Okay, he started this, made a nice cut on the 1 position, good safety on the 2. Now earns another opportunity here, gets in between those balls that was so awkwardly placed.
And that's a good lesson for our amateur players. A good safety is worth just as much as a well-played shot. Sometimes I think I want to agree with you. I want to say it's worth 2. You give yourself control of the table and give yourself a chance to win.
This will be a pretty shot. He's going to control the cue ball with a little backspin. That takes some of the pace out of it by bending it backwards. So he's got this angle. Get to the 7 easily.
He just gets out that chair so comfortable and right back to work, Mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he works very hard.
Just casually goes about his business.
The willingness to play a long-range position here, just like this, but on angle. That you got to put a lot of years in to get that feel for that type of a hit. Most of us try to work the cue ball closer. He just tries to get on angle.
Right.
Takes it home, and that was another extremely well-played rack. He's going to be a hard man to beat.
Mr. Orcollo.
Yes, he is.
1 year at the Derby City, he played the winner's bracket match against Shane Van Boning, and he wanted to beat Shane bad. And Shane got up there, put a big match on him, beat him. Then it was like the eye of the tiger. He beat Nikos Kanamopoulos unmercifully. And he came to that match against Shane, and you could see he desperately wanted to win and refused to lose. And he got up there and he played about like a 933 on Shane, and Shane still beat him with about a 950.
Wow.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, the standard was so high. He wanted Shane so bad. But in the history of those two playing head-to-head, and it's probably one of the biggest rivalries in the sport, Shane has way the better of it, and it's because Dennis wants it so damn bad. He sometimes falters a little bit. He's so out for blood.
It doesn't allow him to play his full game.
And that's a rarity.
Yeah. Because when he gets going, we are witness to it now. He's just firing.
Okay. Well, this is announced. It's a non-regulation break. So there's no push, but Alcaide has a choice. He can put him back in, which would be highly unlikely.
This is correct.
He's going to have to cut this in, clip the 5 ball. Hope that it doesn't go off the rail off the back of the 8 in the pocket.
Wow. That's a lot of calculations there.
Well, I mean, no, I said hope, because how it goes into the pocket determines how thick he hits the 5, and then you got to still go off the rail. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't go off the back of the 8, so that was good. He hit the 5 heavy enough.
He's checking his angle on the 3.
Apparently the 2 ball goes past the 8 ball freely into the corner, because he is looking down the way as if this is a go shot.
I think this is one of those shots you really have to batten down the hatches and make sure if you're going to take this shot on, you have to make this 2 ball.
He's wanting to get the cue ball close to the 3 because the 4 is no man's land. So you're going to have to get position on the 4. You can't just stop on the 3 and make anything. And this is a good time to use your extension. There's no urgency to shoot. Let's think of what we're doing here. Okay, he's going to power up. Slight elevation. Fantastic shot. And Dennis was hoping the cue ball would land there, and David was hoping anywhere but there. This is ugly now.
Right. Even if he gets there, this is tough.
All ball fouls. He's considering cueing super low with extreme left English because that's all that's available. If he tries to power up and draw, there's a great likelihood that there will be a foul or a miss.
Cue ball's going to be, stick's going to be that close to the...
He cued high, then went low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much.
Awkward stroke.
Well, I mean, he even changed while he was down and didn't get up. He went high and then low. That's not really the best way to go about that.
Yeah. You know, I feel for him. He's trying to, you know, do everything he can to give himself some offense because he just doesn't want Dennis back at the table.
Well, you'll never see Dennis stay down on the ball. That's that immense of a shot and change his tip placement without getting back up. He may play the 9-ball here. Looks like he is, but it's primarily a cue ball shot too. He might be playing safe, just rub it over there and go behind the 5. No, he tried to use the 9 as a blocker. He didn't exactly get it.
Right. I think David does have the edge of the 3 mark. Little cat and mouse here with Mr. Orcollo. Not getting the best of this. Still a tough shot, Mark.
Oh, no, this is super tough. Yeah, he's going to have a hard time defending himself, or Dennis can't do at least something that's of value. A good safety. Oh, he uses his shot clock. He's got 10 seconds. That's not good news. Not sure what he's doing. He's going for a bank.
He crossed it.
Okay.
He crossed it.
Oh, boy. Huge shot there. Shot clock might have saved him. He might have second-guessed himself if he had more time.
That's right.
He forced himself into shooting.
That's right. Now, in his mental game, is this more of a, you know, I have to get past Dennis here. I do not want him getting out that chair, or do you think that was more the shot clock?
No, I think it was more the shot clock. He knew he would need some time to try to calculate if he was going to try to rub that ball over there and play safe. He was going to have to put it back between the 4 and the 8 if he was going to do so. That was a lot of movement, so he decided I got a bigger margin of error just banking this.
And he is moving at a very rapid pace. I think he knows what Mark knows. That if he's going to win this, he wants to turn it into almost a shootout.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you're correct. Dennis has outmoved him.
Well, David Alcaide is really an offensive force to be reckoned with. That's his best game. That's his best chance to win this match. Great job there.
There you go.
You can see he's a fearless shot maker.
Yes, he is.
When he gets out in the open like that. It's some of those little funny shots. He's not quite as skilled as Dennis
After
at.
12 games, the score is tied.
He gets those balls open. He's just as effective.
Absolutely.
And probably a hair quicker.
And you can tell.
Hey, there's our Kamui total performance average stats.
Look at that.
6 apiece. 52 to 51 in balls pocketed. Errors the same. 9-11, 9-12. Remarkable. And there's our break stats. 6 apiece. 2 successful breaks each. One scratch on the break for Dennis.
It's remarkable how those stats just tell the tale of the match.
Yeah.
Mark,
Yeah,
explain to me how I could have a higher TPA than you in a match, and you have a lower one, and you defeat me. How does that happen?
I pocketed a lot more balls. That would be one way.
Okay.
There's aberrations. What if I made a couple short racks?
Right.
Now look at Alcaide's finally switched sides, and the wing ball goes straight in. All right, now he's thinking.
There you go.
All for it.
And he gets rewarded.
Yeah, that was good.
How many racks did that take him to do that?
A dozen, cousin. Yeah, he didn't even hit him that hard in the wing ball.
No, he
Shot
did.
right in there.
No, he did. I think if he was in your Shane Van Boning class, he might have been right in that speed zone.
Yeah. Good shot there. Stunned that ball up there.
He's definitely on the attack.
Yeah, this is his game. This is where he really looks at home.
And that's a note to myself. I was wondering when we were talking about how the snooker players crook their arm and you put the weight on it, I saw his body moving when he had his arm was crooked. It wasn't extended straight. So I guess you would have to have your timing perfect if you were going to play like that all the time.
Well, they still manage to stay still. You look at Ronnie O'Sullivan, he's got a big bend in his elbow.
It doesn't hurt him, huh?
No, not at all. So, he makes maximums, and sometimes he deliberately misses the final black if he doesn't think the prize is worthy of a maximum. He's already secured the game. He asks the referee, what's the prize for the maximum? If it's too low, he misses the final black on purpose.
I watched him tear through some racks.
Oh, yeah. He's unbelievable. Very witty. A lot of fun to be around.
David.
Yeah, this is his game right here. Break and run out. Fast break offense.
Doing what comes natural.
Dennis can play fast break offense too.
Right.
But he knows that he has a much bigger edge if it's a tactical exchange in there. If it's 1 inning 9 ball, it's about a toss-up.
You'd be a good scout, Mark.
I've looked at a lot of this.
I can tell. Very knowledgeable. And even when he doesn't get exactly where he wants, this guy pockets balls. And he says, I'm coming to get out.
It's interesting, too, because when you watch him cue up, he aims low, but then, to get the effect on that, the tip is higher. The cue ball won't go there where he had it. So
there you go.
Nice break and run out there, though.
Absolutely. Is that his first lead, Mark?
Yes. Yeah.
He trailed Dennis all game. And he finally learned from RoboCop, and
I bet he goes back to that side again.
Yeah,
I know he's going to like that
I'm not going to bet
result.
against you. I'm not going to bet against you on that one.
I'll tell you, I'd like to see the rack track here. That would be interesting. There it is. So Orcollo, there it is. He started off 4-0, then lost a couple games, then he won a game, then he lost 3 in a row. Yeah, this has been good.
Yes, it has.
Dennis came off the gate at a really fast clip, and then he's been slowed down. A couple errors on the break?
Yes, it was. Yeah. He missed it too.
Non-regulation.
Non-regulation break.
Yeah. All right. Alcaide switches right back to the corner. 6 ball on the wing. Didn't go in this time.
Double kiss.
Dry break? Yes. Okay. All right, Dennis, happy to come to the table with any kind of an arrangement of balls.
Right. He is not playing this 8 ball, is he?
No, I would think not. He's capable of making
I know
any.
he is. I know he is.
The years of rotation play has made him quite skilled at manufacturing caroms and judging how much thick or thin, but it doesn't look like he could get position on the 1 ball routinely. He'd have to hit that pretty good clip to drive the cue ball over into the 8.
Right.
So he doesn't want to shoot something like that and possibly scratch or miss, leave an open 1, not get a shot on the 1.
Speaking of rotation,
Too many
Mark,
gambles.
I was in Plush Pocket, And Levan Corteza comes in. We didn't really know who he was. He grabs a stack of balls. He goes to the tightest table. He runs 3 racks of rotation and puts his cue up away and sits down. From the break, no scattering the balls. He broke the balls and just ran out.
Yeah, wow.
So amazing.
Life master. Do that.
I believe it. Just so creative. I think you learn more shots if you master that game.
Yeah. The American mentality won't support it. It's too slow, and you can't win on one ball. We need slam them. 9 ball goes in on the break. Take a sip of beer. Get $5 from Raw, and then that's what we got to have. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Rotation's not happening that way. You're gonna have to work hard at it. It's humbling. But that is the game to learn because you get so many caroms, kisses, combinations, play position off of other balls.
I mean,
kicking.
Big kudos to Joe Tucker with the American rotation game. I thought that was a fantastic game.
Great idea. And it's proven. Rail first shot here. It's the only way you get the cue ball free. He's so straight in.
Right. He can take his time here.
Nice clean hit. Pure. This kid's a shooter.
Yeah. And he's falling into his rhythm. I think those early racks with the hiccups and then he finally able to get into his comfort zone, and now he's doing exactly what you said, Mark.
Yeah, and he can see that he can surge in front here.
And being that Dennis already used his timeout, there's no more timeouts for him. He took his break.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Right. Can't nowhere to stop the train unless it falls off the tracks.
Yeah, Dennis he doesn't really use tactical timeouts too much. He's a pretty confident guy. He's not afraid of you one bit. Go ahead and hit him with a flurry, but he's going to still be there. What'd you say? I'm still standing, Joe.
I'm still standing, Joe. You ain't hit me hard enough. I'm still here. And this is a sight to see. Okay, just enforcing his will on these balls. Looking to win the best way he knows how.
I think he's going to use draw here because he got a little flat on this. He'd really have to put some superpower on it to stun it across the table one cushion. And he's considering going, just cut it in.
Because he needs to be on top of that 7. He doesn't want to play it.
That plays into his wheelhouse, but I would think draw, get down closer, Okay, good shot.
He did.
Yeah, good shot.
He's opening up.
Yeah, I like that shot, and I like the decision. The thin cut, now you got the 9 in there. Speed's got to be right. This plays so much easier.
Going off the long rail.
You got to make a hard shot. Oh, look at this. What was he done here? Speed, not good. No, that is you could go 2 more feet, 3 more feet, be fine. Coming up short, that's the one error you don't want to make. I tell you, that's a mistake that Orcollo does not make. Right there. He knows it. He would have gone long, but not short.
Well, he's forcing himself to shoot this ball, Mark.
Yeah. Now he stayed good and still there. Yeah. Knowledgeable audience, acknowledging the nice recovery shot there.
I think he did what he did the last time he got out of line 2, and he had to make 2 great shots.
Yep.
He was just resigned because he knew if he missed, the man in that chair is going to get up and punish him.
You don't want to go back and forth with Dennis. If you're playing a weaker player, maybe you can go ahead.
You can get away with it.
Wait a little bit. Okay, well done.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good play.
Mark, that was a beautiful call that you said that, this guy, shot maker.
Yeah. You could certainly see his style coming in. He makes no pretense about it. I'm here to shoot you down. We'll just stand toe-to-toe, see what you can do.
It's gun smoke.
Yeah. 8-6 is our score. I'm sure that's a little bit stunning to Dennis.
Absolutely.
He started off just the way he intended to, and then things have turned away.
And, 2 things. David switched to, and now he's going to the other side. He just had
explain it to me. Oh, he was dry last time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But he had 2 successful breaks the other time, and now this one is just super. Unless that one gets legs.
Nothing. No, nothing.
And here comes RoboCop.
I would have stayed on the other side. And gambled. That was.
He was eating good over there. He was okay.
Exactly.
He's going back to the soup line here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's a good hit. What are we going to get? Nothing. He got clipped up on the 9. All right. Well, it looks gruesome, but Dennis is pretty handy at wiggling out of these spots. Really put some spin on it so he hits the 2 heavy coming at it this way, and that holds the speed down. Look at that good shot.
That was just beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you.
I have to agree because that was just super nonchalant by Dennis.
Yeah, he plays it so often, and that's why I said it looks bad, but he wiggles free.
He said, okay. So is he looking at driving the 2 over to the other corner and seeing if the cue ball is going to go down here by the 8-5? He'd have to catch that ball really good.
No.
All right.
He'd have to go super soft speed then.
And
speed such that the 2 might not reach the end rail type speed to do that. No, he should go ahead and hit it full and just take his lumps. That's good.
There you go.
He hit it.
He got a jelly roll there. But he hit the best he could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, Dennis can just rub the 4 or rub the 2 and bring it out in front of the 8 and just let the cue ball go down there and maybe hit the 4 here.
Dennis said,
he's
I'm
banking.
firing.
No, he's okay. No, this is
said,
good.
I'm firing.
Yeah, this is a great shot. Bring your jump cue when you come up here.
He says, you know what to do.
He's going to make 2 trips. Your shot clock's running. That was a waste of time.
Yes, it was. That's a good call. I like that. That's inside of a coach. That's the inside of a coach.
Oh, yeah, I'm just joking. You got to have fun. You know?
That's beautiful. I like that. You're going to make 2 trips.
Yeah, that's all he could do.
Yeah.
Solid impact. It's not hideous. That's not a bad result.
And he hit it square.
Dennis has got to really consider playing another defensive shot.
I have extension.
Yes, you have your extension. Both of you.
Dennis is requesting to know if he has the extension. He can also look over at this little box that has a green and red light. But anyway.
Mark, if you had a Fitbit or one of those GPS trackers, how many miles do you think you traverse around the table shooting a race to 11? Or is it a mile, or what do you think it would be?
Yeah, it's probably up there near it. Yeah, I think so. Back and forth.
So I can make an excuse and say, hey, I'm going to go work out.
There you go. All right.
Extension.
Us lazy guys, we know when Dennis plays the safety, we just bring our jump cue with us and save a little bit.
That's right. Maybe get some Velcro.
You're not going to have a good shot, that's for sure. He's trying to go off the back of the 8 here. No, he's drawing. Oh, my goodness, what a hit.
Look at that hit.
Oh, boy, world-class pool right there on display, no matter how it turns out.
That's
Great shot.
That was beautiful.
Oh, man. He arced that cue ball with draw in between the 5 and 8, inside spin, 3 cushions around, and then lightly bumped the 3. And it could have turned out favorable so many other ways. This is probably about the worst it could have turned out for him.
I wish I had a pool computer that, calculates the level of difficulty of that shot, of what he did to get through those balls and to go through that small position zone.
Yeah, the cue ball traveled about 15 feet there.
Right.
Is he going on the 6? No. Just going to play the 3 across, try to use the 4. Great shot. That's the billiard side of the game. Americans are good at breaking and accurate pocketing, but they're not too handy on moving the cue ball and the object ball.
Right.
Okay. He's going to ask. Yeah.
At least he brought his jump cue with him.
That's right. That's what up. Dennis is going to lock you down.
Yeah. He's going to just keep you in trouble until you break or unless you make a great shot.
Yeah, you're going to have to come with those great shots. He's not giving you a cheap one.
No, he's not. Danger here of catching this ball on the wrong side. You do not want to go in the drink.
if you were to go back through this match and watch how many times Dennis left the table that you came with a kick or something, or versus how many times you came here with an offensive shot, it would be so few.
Right. I definitely agree. Ever since you pointed that out, I've been really paying attention.
Nice effort.
Yes, it was. He didn't lose the cue ball, but he left Dennis.
Yeah. Nothing to be frustrated about. He made a great attempt.
Right.
That's all he had. He had to make a good hit just to hit it.
Right back to business, Mark.
No, he's fighting. Very good. A lot of mental toughness to make these balls because it was a weird arrangement. It's not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And you desperately need it. You're trailing 8-6. You actually played real well.
Right.
This guy slipped away from you a couple times.
Now, you had said something interesting. I think it's called facial continence. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Dennis's facial continence is extremely well.
Yeah.
He doesn't give anything away, right?
No, he's cold and focused. And, he's all about, he doesn't care how hard he has to work. He's getting these balls.
I like that attitude. He's working that cue ball.
Clipped that 9. He didn't want to do that. Yeah, he's disappointed with himself. He got a little bit too much draw, dug down just a hair too deep.
Mm-hmm. And
There it is. That's my bridge.
Absolutely.
There's the bat bridge.
The bat bridge.
Doesn't it look like something Batman would use?
It looks like a sexy predator rest.
Okay. They'll probably prefer that.
And he's just going to put this guy back in trouble. Bank the ball. Cover up with the 9.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Mark.
Okay.
That was
This time you don't need to bring
Yeah.
your jump cue. You need to bring your billiard savvy here to kick at this. It's right up on the rail. He traveled both balls quite a distance there.
Yes, he did.
Got it just about perfect. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is tough.
This is tight.
Yeah. Now, this is a good way to go at it because you can make it here. Now, as remote as it is, if you hit it, you got I'd probably say about a 5% chance to make it.
And he said, I lived at the billiard table for a little while.
No, you're right.
Right?
He does appear to be a guy that does have some 3-cushion billiards knowledge.
Yeah, because he got right down there. He just got right to it. He knew what he had to do.
Yeah, there was not much decision making to be made there. That was the right shot, and he hit it comfortably.
Right.
Now, Dennis going to make a good opening shot here. This is not easy. Might use the 9 ball here to slow down the cue ball. Overcut it?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. And Dennis is this. Look at now the 9 covers the 8. How you rolling there, boss?
There you go. How you living?
But Alcaide cannot be disappointed. He's back at the table. He could have lost the game here.
That's right. Very easily.
He's still in action.
Right. Alcaide is tough.
He popped out of that stance. Oh, good shot.
Can he come 2 rails back to this ball, Mark?
Yeah, but 2 rails to nothing. He's going to have to play
Right.
safe.
There you go.
That's about all he has, though.
He tried to get there.
Yeah, that was one of those little distasteful shots. He knows he's going to nothing. It's hard. He let up a little bit. Now look at Dennis. He slides right in there. Just like
That's what I was gonna- he didn't even wait. He just as soon as he got out the way, he's down on the ball.
Well, he wasn't even all the way out of the way when he got down. That was weird.
He said, "You're going to jail.
It's kind of like this. Watch me. I will show you how to make that shot.
You're going to jail here, or I'm going to drill this." So
It's
Mark
hard
Wilson
to tell.
has taught me that.
Oh, he's banking. Yeah, I believe he's banking it. No, he's playing safe.
And sticking him to the back of that 9 said, "Welcome to cell block H." Sir. How you like that speed?
Oh, my goodness.
That's just beautiful. Shot after shot,
Yeah.
Mark. He just comes with it. And that should be a lesson to these players, even advanced players. Somebody that shoots as good as Dennis, he plays those percentages well.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the perfect shot right there. It's not impossible that something could happen unfavorable for Dennis, but I mean, he's 95% to come out of this good.
Right.
He's going 3 cushions.
This.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
no. Dennis earned that. That's not bad luck.
Right.
It was a great shot, though. Alcaide got it together.
Yes, he did. A little levity from the crowd.
Yeah,
And Dennis laughs.
Yeah, nothing to be disappointed about.
Absolutely.
All right, 8-7's our score.
And Mark, I think we did zero in on him. Look how fast he went. 3 rails right to that ball.
Yeah.
No trepidation,
yeah.
no nothing.
No, he was good there.
He trails in the match 8.
909. Yeah, Alcaide knows he's 95% of the time not going to come out of that shot, too.
Right.
I mean, it's not like
Absolutely.
the first time he ever played it. He just wanted to hit it and see if he couldn't make some magic happen.
Right. Dennis is such a predator. He just he gets that chance, he jumps right on you.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very evident. You called it. He didn't even wait. So the guy, he slid right in the shot. The guy standing there still examining, doing the pool tables, lament, looking at the table like, man, what happened? And Dennis is down on the shot, right under you.
Yeah, it was just effortless.
You don't even get time to whine.
There's beautiful women waving up here at you, Ra. I don't know if you see that.
That's
She's got
not
a
me.
glass of wine and a hat on.
Rack number 16, Mr. Acunio breaking.
Now Dennis has switched sides. Okay, I'm confused. 6 ball on the wing.
He's looking to make something happen. And that's remarkably more speedy. He's going in to drink, Mark.
Well, this plays right into exactly what needed to happen here for the Alcaide camp.
That's right.
Good start here. Let him play offense. Forget the kicking.
Right. Now, Mark, I'm just going to ask, why are they changing?
Filipinos,
Right.
superstitious.
Okay.
And they just go by feel. His intuition was, I'm going to be good on this side this time.
Okay.
Don't ask me if it makes sense. I'll never understand it, but it usually works. I will say that.
Definitely understand that.
But if I'd had greater success on the other side, you couldn't pry me off the other side.
I thought that goes in the scouting report, The balls are going from this side of the table,
You
right
just
from
play-
that side, right?
It's just percentages, and you see balls are going in, particularly the wing ball.
Give yourself the best chance to win.
Now, the other thing is, if there was a small gap in the rack or something, he might have played it for that reason.
Okay.
Try to exploit that. But
And these guys
theoretically, there shouldn't have been.
right. Well, if you just have to go about it the proper way and make sure you do the right thing. Because the Accu-Rack is a great invention.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, if any tool, if you do not use the tool right, and he's good,
Yeah.
don't use the tool right, you're going to misuse it, no matter what it is.
Super important rack here because you
Yes.
be on the hill to get on the hill, and you're starting to clamp down the amount of time left.
And you were saying that's one of the most difficult parts of the rack, on the hill to get to the hill.
Oh, well, that last game is the
Right.
hardest, but first and last is the hardest, and this is probably next.
And you're right. He's looking comfortable, Mark. This is his wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the kid's a
See a
shooter.
ball, make a ball. Yes.
The style that he reminds me of is Mika. Him and
Oh,
Because Mika's that type of a fast. He kind of has a different approach to the cue ball than the rest of the players.
Yes.
Alcaide definitely has that.
Yes, he does. He made quick work of this rack.
Chops right through here. This 9 ball for his 9th win. And
There you
he
go.
closes that one out.
And the crowd is appreciating this display, Mark. Alcaide shooting a 919 to Mr. Orcollo's 845.
Yeah, it's quite a turn of events.
Yes, because
9-7.
Dennis was shooting a 950.
Yep.
But you had said it's hard to maintain that level of consistency that high.
Well, yeah, he made about 38 balls with 2 errors. That's pretty darn good.
What's the highest TPA you ever saw, Mark, when you were working?
Oh, I've definitely seen above 950s, 960 like that.
Wow.
And I've been around. There's 2000s, 2 perfect matches played. Wade Crane had one of them. I should know the other. Who was that? It wasn't Mike LeBron, I don't think. But think of that, the history of this. This was devised in like the 80s in a tournament play,
Right.
9-foot table.
That's right.
Rack number 17, Mr. Alcaide, breaking.
Okay, Alcaide break 1/3 of the time. He's successful. That's not going to get it with the
No,
pros.
it's not.
1/3 of the time. You got to be over 50% for sure. At this point, you might as well pass the break over. They used to do that,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could win the game and pass the break. You don't have to break. I don't know if
Wow.
that's the rules here, but I can remember our esteemed leader, Pat Fleming,
No.
giving Nick Varner the break.
Right.
He'd win the game. Nick Varner break. Like, really?
Back to rack.
So I don't know what the rules are. If you can,
You can turn it back.
Let me think.
okay.
Dennis smiles. I like that. He said, let me think. And while I dissect this one ball
Yeah.
in the hole. So when officially does the shot clock start in that instance when Dennis went to the table?
Once the referee clears the space, and then all the balls have come to rest. That's when it's supposed to start.
Okay.
I must confess I wasn't watching that though. I was listening to Dennis joke around because you don't seldom see him relaxed.
And that's good.
Yeah, he's gonna need.
I liked it.
He's gonna need the bridge.
You're going to have to get the Predator rest again?
I think so.
The Batman?
The bat bridge.
Beautiful piece of machinery. Beautiful engineering.
I see. That was a good shot.
He's right in the thick of things here. Any danger with this 7?
A lot of danger. He's got to
Okay.
consider playing a combination or something else. I don't even think. Well, maybe it goes freely. We'll find out. I guess it goes freely because he'd be aiming the combination. So
He pockets so cleanly. There you go. That's what I thought.
deliberately used the 7 there. That was not random chance.
Right. Now he needs a good line to get back to the 6, correct, Mark?
You're right. Yeah, this is the pivotal shot right here to get out. If he can get really good on the 5, he's looking at staying long because it plays easier to get the right angle.
Right.
But you really like to be a little closer. That 7-8, they're parked just in the kind of place where it makes it real tough to get to the 6. If you're not real flat on that 5 ball where you can draw out of there and avoid them. This is the proper time to use your extension. There's no hurry here.
Right.
You can shoot fast and then repent in leisure, or you can plan it now. Hit the pocket fat. Yep. Hurt him a little bit on speed. He was anticipating going another foot, but he hit the pocket full.
Right.
Which he's such an accurate ball pocketer. It's a small error. That's definitely not where he wanted to be.
Can he manipulate this past the 8, or is he going to use 8, or does he?
He's going into the 7.
ball?
I think he's just going to try to hit the 7 here. Yeah, he can get past the 8, no problem. He's going to try to go into the edge of the 8 first. No, he's going around it. Oh, boy.
Whoa.
What a shot.
How you like it? And he's good.
My goodness, he could thread it. That I don't know. I still don't think he was going through there. No, I don't.
Right.
That's one time. I don't think there's only a ball and a half width there.
Mm-hmm. And he says, you know what? I got there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that's what I played.
Absolutely.
But if he clips the edge of the 7, he was going to be good at that speed and that angle. This is easier though.
Absolutely, it is.
All right, now we got a real match here, 9-8. Dennis fighting.
And you know, Mark, we've been treated to some great matches.
Rack number 17, he trails in the back.
Alcaide versus Bergman.
Oh, yeah, that was another great one.
Shaw versus Copigny.
Match of the decade for sure.
And now this.
Plenty more action tomorrow. We
Absolutely.
got have you seen our 4th floor viewing room?
Man, I did
cool
today.
or what?
I did a guided walkthrough and send it to the people.
Yeah, look at this rack track.
Orcollo starts with 4. Alcaide, a couple of 3s, and now we're right even. I love this technology. It's easy to discern where the flow of the match is.
Yep.
And even though it seemed like David was at a little bit of a disadvantage in the beginning, he seemed to be, well, Dennis had form, but he was a little bit more, I guess his average was a little more steady in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he started the match off just a hair shaky. I like seeing Dennis smiling.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see that.
Yeah, he's a little relaxed.
You know, I like seeing some personality in the players.
And plus, he's doing it when he's back a game. You know, it's pretty easy to do it when you're 7-0 in front. Tell a few jokes and laugh at the crowd.
Absolutely.
You
I
can be
agree.
this relaxed here. That bodes well for his chances to still pull this victory out.
Well, Mark, I agree, and it's all due to Dennis being super seasoned. He knows he's in this. He's in the hunt. You know, he probably feels like he has. Wow. He just said Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, he's feeling good.
Yes, he is.
The wing ball went in, but it did not go directly in. Another ball came and kissed it in.
Right.
Yep, 6th ball will be the stumbling block here, or what he needs to work towards. He has to be concerned with. It's not like a monumental effort for him, though.
Right.
Just a little something to be mindful of.
I think these racks, when Dennis surgically breaks these racks down, it's good to be able to, as a good training aid, to see how he got there, what his thought process was. I'm always interested to see why they play the ball the way they have, you know.
I'll tell you something, and maybe I've been remiss about mentioning it, but I should. These DVDs are extremely valuable for education, but the first time you watch them, that's merely entertainment. The second and third viewings is where you get the learning from. Like, I wouldn't have did that. Now, why do you do that? And then it's usually, if it's one of these guys, they're doing it right, and
That's right.
we're wrong, you know. So
I'm going to tell you, my partner, Bo Runnigan, because I watch a lot of tapes, he told me, he said, you watch tapes of these guys, and if you're doing something that they are not doing, you're doing it wrong.
By and large,
That's right.
they've got so many hours in it that they just feel the right thing to do from harsh bruising and battering along the way.
That's right. You know, and to their monetary deficit.
Oh, yeah. I've lost enough money you could retire. Now, it'd be a meager retirement.
Hey,
I don't think you're driving a new car or anything, but
Ritz crackers and peanut butter?
you'd still like to have the amount that I've spent.
Absolutely.
You know, my mentor's here sitting ringside. His name's Jerry Bryseth, and he's right down there.
I had the pleasure of watching Jerry give a lesson today at Q Masters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Jerry's a man.
Yes, he was.
Well, this is that tricky spot in the rack. I'd like to get close to the 6 here. It really does play tough.
Look at that
He
speed.
stunned it over there.
Yes, he did.
Oh, straight. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. He's
Mark,
not taking any time.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
he's just jumping down on it like it's
He's
in a
got his
hangar.
extension. I kind of feel like this will be a spot where he may use his extension. He looks over. He's joking with his opponent because he knows that he knows.
Right, that he's in trouble.
He's not really in trouble yet, but he knows it's a hard shot.
Well, isn't hard shot where he lives? If he has to. This is Dennis Orcollo.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, he says, I got my extension, right?
Now you don't.
Okay.
Carl Kantrowitz.
I think he's going to power up here.
Yeah. Put a little juice on this ball.
He's going to draw it all the way back. He is. Still didn't get there. He made a great shot, a fantastic shot.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, you know.
That was an effort to preclude the unforced error. He was, you can't say he was cinching it,
Right.
but he also knew there's a good likelihood he's coming short.
And he's cutting this ball right in, Mark.
Well, not quite so easy there.
He's cutting. He's making it look like it's easy. This is a butter knife. He's going to get right in it. He's going to cut this right in.
Big shot here. Big shot. Yeah,
No,
he messed it all together.
That's twice. He might get the roll. No. Wow.
Okay. Oh boy, that's painful.
Yes, that is.
He's not joking anymore.
No.
No.
He's going to put that beat on the hill.
Right.
That was super thin. That cut.
Well,
I've seen people practice that cut, and I see them. They sort of throw it in with the outside
right.
right.
The side pocket was in play then.
Okay.
And the corner, and so he chose to go this way because he's going to get position.
Right.
And he didn't have to put that side pocket in play. There's no sense making it and risking scratching.
Wow.
So he probably should have gone forward on the ball previous to that, to tell you the truth.
He should have.
Because he could have got down there close where he could have defended himself. Where he was at, he kind of put himself in a spot where he had to shoot at it.
I definitely agree, Mark.
All right.
And the shooter.
Yep, the shooter, 10-8. You know his nickname? The Conquistador.
Oh, hey, I like that name. Has a couple of syllables in it.
What is that? Like a conqueror?
That's right.
Or
That's a conqueror.
Yeah.
Conquistador. Like it.
921 now. That's a terrific pool. Well, it's hard to second guess a guy that has that kind of firepower to fire the 6-ball down the rail, draw back. But I guess if you're going to go, you got to go ahead and spin it and get down there, or else, or not.
That's right.
He got halfway in, put himself in a terrible predicament.
But I like the way you think, because he's giving himself a chance to get there. You know, matches ago.
Yeah, he fell so straight. It was a sort of hard luck he got that straight too. But
Right.
you didn't have to. You don't have to follow up an unfortunate shot with a bad shot.
Absolutely.
Either. You could have played around there a little longer. Well, hey, wing ball made it.
And 2 balls past the head string. But
Okay, we got more play coming here.
and this favors Dennis all day.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to have to push out.
Now, Mark, for me, this is super tough, and I know you're going to have a super easy answer for me. So what does he do here?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask on this one.
Well, I want to know, because I know you know.
No, you'd like to tie something up, but it's not available, so he's going to have to push out here.
And he's going to take the worst of this, right? Dennis can shoot the right?
Most likely. I mean, Dennis is not going to make a bad decision, and he's likely not going to make a bad execution. Yeah, Dennis doesn't like it for sure, but he hates to put him back in. Yeah, he's going to put him back in. No. I'm not sure what he's thinking about here.
Right.
But if I was him, I would be thinking about kicking that one ball down by the 8.
Because you at least secure the cue ball, correct? You keep the cue ball.
Hopefully if you hit it good,
right? Yeah, you keep the cue ball up.
So you got distance on your side of the ledger, and if it hits some clutter there, it doesn't have to just sell out. I don't think banking straight at it is the answer.
Oh, to cross it back down, he has to get past the 9 field goal position. He might clip the ball, right? He might clip the ball, and that's exactly what it looked like was going to happen. I'd rather him kick that ball.
Yeah, take your lumps.
Absolutely.
You were lucky Dennis got you back in there, because if it's anything better than that, he is going to go ahead and play.
And this might be the rack that puts him right back in gear.
You hate to lose like that from that push out, but you're going to get the worst of it, so. I thought he could get in behind it, kick it towards the 8. It might go in the corner pocket, too. You weren't exempt from that, and you'd be on the 2 if it did.
And at least he could kind of secure the 1 ball. It's not going to be traveling a lot. A little high on and kill that ball. You had RoboCop on the ropes.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's
10-8.
That's tough to get that guy on anything. He's a wizard. He's coming to play.
Yeah, he's got some managing to do. If he inside spins it, now he goes to the long rail over there by the second diamond. The 8 ball's in play. But going the other direction is trickier to govern the speed and direction. You'd like to go forward, but it's not laying great for that. If you go up near the side pocket, the 5 ball gets in the road.
Well, a couple of these situations he's excelled at. He's played some really creative position routes.
Well, he's going forward, so he's going to try to thread between the 5 and 8. No.
Look at that,
6 and 8. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that,
execution.
Mark.
Yeah.
And that's what he's been doing all day. Except for the few times he faltered, that's what he's been doing. That's been his strength, his really pinpoint position.
Very nice shot.
That's beautiful. Right to Dennis's wheelhouse. He has his choice. Side or the corner. I'm sure he'll make the correct choice here. Just check the cue ball up.
Nice shot there.
Yes.
He made a couple of real good shots there.
Right.
All right. Now we got a real match going on here.
Absolutely.
10-9.
And Mark, it went right back to what you said, that he took that long position, and that's what you were saying before. You know, he said when you're in good speed and good punch, he said you will take those long shots.
Yeah.
You know,
if you're scared, you try to play close to the balls. If you're playing good, you play the long angle. That's right.
And he took no chances. He said, I'll go the long way.
Yeah, he's not afraid of working hard.
No.
You can see that. 83 balls pocketed, but he's made a dozen errors. That keeps him just under 900. Break percentage, 37.5%. That's not too great. Not for this level.
Right. So optimally, where should they be at the pro level on the break?
Over 50%. But with these rules, I'm not as familiar with what the stats are for that. But I know they're still under what the tournament average has been there.
Right.
I am happy he's breaking from this side of the table, though, for his welfare. 3 ball on the wing.
Always looking out for him, Mark.
Well, for anyone.
Absolutely. And
It's going to be a
Wow,
dry,
that was
but
close.
regulation break anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he didn't get hurt too bad here. Certainly not the worst scenario to leave the table on.
And I think in these instances, it's like returning the break in one pocket. You know, if you can have the first strike and put the guy in trouble here, because this table is relatively open, but you try to get cute and you leave an opening for RoboCop,
Yeah.
it's going to be 10-10.
Well, he's looking at thinning the one and going down table 2 cushions. But there's some... Oh, he's pushing. Okay, yeah, that's better. I was
Right.
thinking, boy, that's rough.
All right, you're going to take that shot on this early in the rack. And the last time when RoboCop gave him the ball back, he made that mistake with that double kiss, sold out the game.
Yeah, I think Dennis is going to play this shot. I think
Right.
he can use draw. He can bank at it. Maybe get the cue ball pinned behind the 7. At least leave him long. And he can win with this shot because the 2 ball right there for the cue ball. It's going to take a moment. There's also when you factor this in, let's just say that Dennis can make this ball in
Right.
20%. And let's say that he can play the safety 30%. He's still money ahead the bank because there's still at least 15% of the time you get a backdoor safety out of this mess.
Right. I like your shot, Mark, because he can protect himself and he can go on the offensive here.
Nothing has to work. It's just a matter of percentages.
Right.
That's not a horrible lead. I mean,
No, it's
this
not.
is super tough to get down on that too.
Yeah.
It's in there deep.
He's going to have to show some stroke here, Mark.
You saw him tilt his head. He knows. This is one of these things you're going to have to hit it hard and use the point. Just hit it 50-50. You can't be cute going
Right.
rail first here.
Okay, 50-50, the rail in the ball?
Yeah,
Okay.
on the right side of the 1 ball. It might double the points or hit something else. That's not the right speed. Center ball hit on that. You gotta hit it like it's going to go around the table twice. The softer speed's going to, then it picks up overspin. Now it's hugging this way.
Okay.
You got to stun that ball down there.
Man, I'm going to come down by you.
Oh.
Come down to Lindenwood, man.
Yeah,
See some
come
of these
to
things in
school.
action. Of course. Never too old to go to school. I'm going to get my associates.
We'll get you something.
That's right.
We'll get you at least a billiard degree.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. And the professor at the table, RoboCop.
I have extension.
You do not have your extension.
All right, thank you.
He's informed he doesn't have the extension.
So that made his thought process all the more easier. He said, I'm just going to thin this ball and bring the cue ball back downtown, leaving you in trouble.
That worked out.
Yes, it did. And we're going air here. Dennis is in a good mood here. It's pretty jovial.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very, very confident.
Oh, boy. No reward, Mark.
No.
But the reward was Dennis is not at the table yet. I think that's the most life I saw out of Dennis right
yeah,
now.
he's never this animated. That was Shane Van Boning over there. I promise you he wouldn't be doing this. That is his bitter enemy.
Sometimes you need a rival to make you great, Mark.
No, that's right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Going to the air again. Is this the right shot, Mark?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
No, he should be kicking.
And he almost drilled that ball.
Yeah. But even still, didn't turn out that bad, though.
No, it did not. But it's like you said, this is Dennis Orcollo, and he is a master tactician here.
Well, he recognizes he can make it in the side, and he's been making balls so well.
Right.
But position, I don't know about that. He's going to have to introduce right-hand spin, too. Okay. Yeah, just pre-planned safety is all.
Right. And he
This is that same safety he played before with the cue ball.
And he he put him dead on to that ball. I remember that safety. That was a beautiful shot.
Somebody's getting hurt here. Oh, nice speed.
Oh, man, Mark, he did it again.
They don't let me clap in the booth anymore, but I want to.
That's
You
right.
saw
That was beautiful. What a beautiful play that was.
Good camera work there. And Carl's going to inspect it. Yeah. Doesn't matter because he's playing away from it, but he just wants to declare it to the crowd. This was a great safety. Yep, he's saying they're frozen. Yep, that's a compliment.
Wow. Absolutely.
Has no bearing on the shot. But
Right.
Anyway.
Speed was impeccable. So Alcaide going 3 rails here, Mark.
Yep. Well, he needs to lengthen it out. He recognizes that. And that means he's aiming a little bit low, so you can't use a lot of power if you're going to aim there because it'll be sliding and impact come in short.
This is a big ball. This is a big moment in this game right here.
Oh, yeah. He needs to come about 3 inches short of the side pocket here in order to get that long enough. Running English. Good speed. Oh, he tattooed it.
Yes, he did.
Yep, that was a real nice shot. That's all you could do. You
That's
cannot
right.
be unhappy. That's just, it was a good hit. You got to hope
Yeah.
for something favorable to happen. They're going to be close together.
Absolutely. But I think we called it last match. The cat's out the bag. He definitely plays billiards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we have the Predator arrest.
We're going to be in my favorite place in a few minutes.
10-10.
That's right.
Yes.
The old news station 1010 wins.
Not the best there.
Right. But that's the thing about being a world-class player.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's not flustered at all. I guess
Right.
it's just top spin, 2 cushions around the 9.
he's been here before.
Looks like he's queuing low now. What is he doing?
Super juice on this ball.
Oh, to the inside. Yeah, he got a little straight there. He was hoping to get just a little more angle. I think it looks like he's got enough to work with. And the 8's pretty close to the pocket, so he doesn't have to get real close to this
Right.
8 ball. He just wants to get on angle.
So no reason to draw this ball. He's going to go forward.
Yeah. Going forward, he'll almost never miss the 7. Drawing, once in a while he'll miss it. Ooh, he had to make an angle there.
Yes,
hit
he
that in
did.
there pretty hard. Yeah, it was straighter than I thought it was. Okay. Without your extension, this is suspicious because it's not likely to skid on this if you're going to power up, but
Right.
it does buy yourself a little time here.
Yeah.
It's like a football player that got hurt on a play at the end of the game.
There
All of
you
a sudden, I can't walk, and then the next play he's back in. But it's good.
That's
And,
it. It is.
Here's the thing: we want quality play.
Yes,
don't
we
want-
do.
So
Yes, we do. I'm
let the man.
absolutely.
He's fought this long and hard.
That's
Give him
right.
that.
And I was going to say, Mark, I haven't seen Dennis use an extension in this game.
Must have been
Voice cue.
no. It was the first shot of the game.
Voice
Almost
cue?
always.
The one?
Yeah, I'm tired of not remembering.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect speed. Let's go 10-10 here.
Oh, boy. No.
Well, there has been a lot of momentum shifts here.
All right.
10-10's our score. 865 on the Kamui total performance average. 904 for Alcaide.
Absolutely. And they're giving this crowd their money's worth.
Look at the ball's pocketed. 90 for Orcollo. 85 for Alcaide.
Each of these players has a loss. The winner will return tomorrow. The loser will go home tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds kind of callous there, Earl.
Tomorrow.
Maybe he'd like to stay for the finals at least,
Right.
because he lost.
He's
shaming him.
I think he's going to hang out.
He will be so humiliated. He's going home tomorrow no matter what.
After shooting in the 900s, he feels real bad. I think we get a handshake here, Mark, or an acknowledgement of the other player, and they go to fight. Either way, this has been super entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great match.
Let's see what Dennis does here.
He went to the other side.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, Mark.
I like the eye pattern here. That's strong. All right. We hear a murmur in the crowd.
We're like, man.
Can he? I don't know if he, how
I
much
don't
he can
know.
see of the one.
Right? Okay, you know, because I have no sense, but
Yeah, we know now he can't see enough
Yeah.
of it to make the two. We know that.
if he puts a quality hit on this ball, Mark, I mean, he doesn't have to, but he could kick off that rail and stick him on the 3. I know that's jumping out the window at this level of play. That's probably suicide.
No, that's not a bad play.
Right?
If he wants to do it, because you don't have to sell out. If you like, you need to introduce extreme right hand spin to get the cue ball to travel that, so you have that angle downward towards the one.
Right.
But if you come in there and make a reasonable hit, the one goes over here on the side rails, and with the 2 and the 3, even if you leave a bank, it's
Right.
not an offensive bank.
I like that.
Well, what's going on here?
He said,
Okay,
I forgot to move him
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
He just wants to remind him.
Yeah.
I think
If I was going to do that, I would
Yeah.
push out though and give Dennis the chance
to do it first.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because it's that uncertain.
Well,
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, he's going to come the other way. He's looking for distance here, but with his touch, he could execute this shot, Mark.
10.
I think he's just kicking the one ball for the pocket. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. When he queued up low on there, that indicated he
You
was
knew it.
intending to kick
That
it
was
in, not
beautiful.
go behind the 3.
So, devil's advocate here. If he could do that, then he could have jammed him up. If he could kick that ball that pure that he kicks it right in the hole, he could just chose a side on the 1 and put that 1 by the 3 and, give himself a chance to fight. I'm not, I couldn't do it. But still, beautifully played shot.
Well, what's up now? Is he just thinning it? No, he's kicking it. Oh,
no.
boy.
If he,
The worst result in the world there.
Yeah.
Anything but that.
Anything but that, man. And then it just gets up there, business as usual. 8 ball out.
Start the clock.
So was it a bad decision to kick the 1, or was it just unlucky that he didn't get shape? Preference?
No, I don't think it was the right shot. I think he should have tried to kick safe. I think
Okay.
he should have introduced the extreme right, which makes it is harder to make the hit.
Right.
No doubt about it. But you don't have to lose with that shot.
Right.
When you kick that, you're kind of counting on making it. If you make it and then you don't get out, it's okay to go for it if you're going to win with that shot.
Yes.
Because it's a gambling shot, but you can't gamble to gamble.
Right. I agree.
That puts you, if you got two 50-50s in a row, you're 1 out of 4. And if you like those odds, Ra, see me after this match.
No, sir. And he's off to the races.
Yeah. Yeah, he glided that one home.
Yes, he did.
Now he's got momentum going. He's been doing pretty good.
And the stone face is back. Nice draw. Right into the line.
Yeah, that was a nice stroke shot there. Get what he got out of it. Good eye pattern there.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I think he just bears down here. And he's going to get out.
Looks like he just draw between the 8 and 9, and I'm not meaning to make it sound like it's easy because it's not, but he's elevated a little bit. He might be trying to stun this to the rail.
And you can see from
he's
his
drawn. He's drawn. Oh,
small
no, he
pockets.
did. Yeah, he did stun it to the
Yes,
rail.
he did.
Okay.
He made sure he got on the 7.
Gorgeous shot there. Let the cue ball work close to the 7. Boy, carved this rack up with
Yes, he did.
surgical precision.
And that's what he's done the whole game, and that's what you pointed out too, Mark, that he was just the better tactician at figuring those racks out. Once again, the fabulous Predator rest.
Yeah, this was a puncher versus the boxer.
And the boxer is going to win.
Good rack to close it out on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well played.
All right.
David Alcaide has to feel good about his performance,
Yes,
even though
he
it
does.
stings right now. But
Yes,
go
he
10 to
did.
10 with Dennis Orcollo, who played just superlative.
Whoa. So we're going to have an action-packed tomorrow.
Yeah, we certainly are. Well, we wish to thank all of our sponsors who, like us, believe in the sport. Diamond Pool Tables, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, and Predator Cues. We sincerely appreciate all of you for joining us while listening at home. Accu-Stats Statistics brought to you by Kamui. That's our time for this time. Until next time, so long.